I cannot express how shocked I am right now. Like, this is the last piece of news I was expecting to get. I'm trying to get a hold of my mom because, oh my god, like, I literally have my front door open, trash bags at my door because I opened this notice kind of thinking it might be retaliation from my building because my building just likes to do things like that, but no, I'm officially got my moving notice and it's way earlier than expected, and oh my god, guess what I just got? My notice to leave. They want me out in 90 days to go to the vacation unit thing. You know how they were like, no, it's definitely not gonna happen in September anymore. It's happening. They want me out on September 23rd. I have my 90 days. Like, I guess that's good and bad. I don't know how to, like, that's a lot sooner than I expected, which is good and bad. But they don't say how long we're gonna be gone for. What should I start doing? I have a lot of crap, and I'm going on vacation in August.
90 days is a fairly long time to pack.
I have a fairly amount of stuff. It's more just it's real and my brain wasn't ready for it to be real. Especially with no kind of, well, I was gonna say no kind of notice, but technically this is the notice, but I want a notice for my notice.
You're silly.
I'm not ready. I cannot express how shocked I am right now. Like, this is the last piece of news I was expecting to get. I was literally vacuuming my floor, taking out my trashes, doing the litter box. Point is, I go to take those bags out to the trash chute and there's a notice on my door. And I did straight up think it was like some kind of like violation, like retaliation notice on my door. No. It is my official 90 days notice. Ignore my nails. I'm about to put new nails on. But either way, I have talked about this before. Like, this renovation was supposed to be done already. Like, I was supposed to have moved 5 gazillion different times. But now I have my official notice that in 90 days, on September 23rd, I am going to be moving out of my apartment into a temporary apartment while they renovate my apartment. I get 50% off rent for the first month and 100% off for the remaining months. It's real and it's here. So now I need to pack up my whole entire life, and my apartment is huge and I have so much crap. I have walk-in closets, I have hall closets, I'm a hoarder, and I have stuff all over the walls. Like, I have so many projects, like that brick wall right there I put up, the freaking headboard thing I built, a freaking grass wall in my dining room. If you want to watch my tour videos, feel free. I'll definitely do an updated one soon, like showing the final look before I take everything down and move out. I'm sorry, I'm shooketh. I'm literally shooketh right now. Like, the fact that it's finally real is just insane to me, and I don't know how to feel, and like my brain's going crazy. I'm sweating a lot, and I'm just like, I have so much to pack and figure out, and it's real. Hallelujah. A lot of emotions right now, but that means there is going to be so much moving content happening, and it's going to be a journey, and there's going to be so many moving videos and packing and I have a vacation in August. This is just, oh god. Gotta talk with my roommates, I gotta figure this all out, but I will take you guys on the whole entire journey. Welcome to an in-between update on my journey of figuring out how the heck will doodle. I'm gonna move all of my belongings into a temporary apartment and then back into this apartment after they finish renovating, and also with way less storage space than I have now because the new build is just not as good at taking advantage of space, and also we lose a lot of space for the new AC and washer and dryer that we don't currently have. But either way, let's start to tackle this gosh darn closet. When I mean start to, I mean there's probably 5 gazillion other clips of me attempting to reorganize and declutter and all of that of this closet and my hall closets. But here we are again, making a bit more progress. Hopefully, this is gonna take a few days, but I have this giant pile of stuff that was not here the previous times that I've been in my closet, and yeah, I got problems. And also, I just feel like I am starting to lose attachment to certain things that I haven't used in forever. And normally I keep it because I'm like, oh, maybe someday. We're gonna throw those things away because they're not even donatable at this point, so let's go through it all. I have this lamp and these nightstands over here because I'm gonna sell them. I'm also gonna sell this vacuum because I already have one. And then I'm going to sell some stuff in here, but all of this needs to get listed on Facebook Marketplace and sold. And then over here, I was kind of collecting things that I didn't want inside of this like bin and bag. I want the bin, I think, but I don't even know where I'm going to heckle dude I'm going to put it. I'm just a hoarder. So let's put this right here and we'll start to collect things I don't need out of this gosh darn closet. This bag doesn't want to come out. But either way, I think we'll start with shoes. So over here, I have these shoes down here that I kept breaking the soles off the bottom, and obviously they're very worn and used and done for. So you know what? We're gonna take these out and we're gonna throw them out. Oh, the attachment is real though, because I'm like, oh, these would be cute in fall time. They're worn out, they're old, and I have not worn them in like 2 years. So let's just do it. They're worn to death, out. Okay, I know it doesn't look like there's much to any change that happened with my shoes, but I did get rid of a good amount, in my opinion, as a personal, maximalist. I would like to say I'm not a hoarder, yet at the same time I call myself one all the time. But either way, as a maximalist, it's hard for me to get rid of things because, you know, I will someday need it. But I collected all these bad boys right here. 2 pairs of heels, pair of sneakers, 2 flats, another pair of sneakers, and those boots that I just don't think are really wearable or donatable. So we made some progress. Set that aside and we'll start to tackle the rest of the stuff. This can go back over here. I need to take these out and take photos of them. The other stuff can stay in the closet because I already have photos. They just need to be listed on Facebook. But these nightstands do not, so let's just set them to the side and then we can take photos of them soon and get some monies for them. And then I need to take photos of some stuff there quickly. Here's how it looked a bit later. I got all the stuff off of the ground right there. I put the stuff I want to sell in the corner right there, including my project behind it. And then this whole area is clear. Again, the luggage will go back there once that stuff gets cleared away. The chair is open now, so I can set stuff on top of it. The lamp is there, but I'm going to sell it, but it's in a better place, so it's more out of the way. And then over here is a bin of stuff that was underneath the chair before, which is stuff I might need for filming like UGC content or TikToks and all that. It's different packaging stuff that I might need to use again, so it's in that bin right there, which means I found a purpose for the bin. And then the paper bag is the stuff I also want to sell that didn't fit over in that other spot. So overall, it is much more organized. All the other stuff is put away in the bins and other places, but either way, it looks so much better in this corner than it did before, and it's so much more functional because, again, I can set stuff on top of here. Everything's cleared off of the floor here, so I'm pretty gosh darn happy with my progress, and my shoes are better organized and a little less cluttered, though it looks kind of exactly the same. Ignore the sound of TV on the background on my work monitor because I'm on the floor by my desk on the cycle of packing and figuring out what's gonna come, what's not gonna come, and organizing it all. I'm currently working on my craft supplies. I had them in bins underneath the bed, but they weren't organized well. They needed to be like compressed into a smaller space better, and I need to get rid of plenty of stuff that I'm not gonna use. There's plenty of other stuff that I'm keeping that I'm also probably not going to use, but I want to keep because they're like good stuff to have. But either way, this is what we got going on right now. I've been organizing stuff by like paper stuff for fabric. These are random Mad Libs I found, like, you know, back in the day Mad Libs. And I'm going on a cruise with my friends soon, so I think I'm actually going to bring these for a silly fun thing to do, like a nostalgia thing. I found this CD that I have no idea what's on it or if there's anything on it. It might just be blank, but who uses CDs anymore? But I should probably test to make sure there's not something important on there. These are containers and packing stuff that I'm setting aside so that when I start packing things, I have stuff to organize, because I don't have anything in this bin right now, but I'm like, I might need it later. So I'm grabbing this and this for packing stuff, and I'll just have a bin of that material. And then again, I'm just trying to organize these and bag things up based on what they are, like stuff for fabric, laces, elastics, zippers, all of that, some random tool stuff. And again, we're organizing and breaking it all up, fabric, thread, all different stuff broken broken up, but I also took some of the stuff that was underneath there and added it to this bad boy over here. If you saw my tour video recently, I have this makeshift thing to kind of match my nightstand on the other side. I put this over here. It's not a nightstand. It's actually one of those like side drawer things. No idea where the stuff's gonna go when I move, but I have stuff up here. These are more like easy access stuff for sewing. So needles, scissors, thread stuff for the sewing machine. I have some random pins back here, but either way I have these more easily accessible. Not that I use my sewing machine that often, but either way. Then I also have paints right here. I have some glitter and stickers. Honestly, I go for stickers. Oh, and there's tattoos in here. I go for this stuff more than you think I would. And then down here is spray paint stuff and other paint related things in that bottom drawer. But either way, that stuff's staying there, and I pulled some more stuff from over here and put it into there. But now we're kind of just breaking things up more, and it was in 2 bins. Like, it was in that bin and that bin. I'm kind of hoping I can put it into one, but I'm not sure. So I'll let you guys know how that goes, and if it fits into one bin, I will show you. And then I did pull some stuff out that needs to go in my like tool area. Like there's wheels and zip ties and Velcro, just random things that I think would be better in my like tools, my random supplies bin. So I'll put those over there. But again, I'm just trying to get things compressed and organized and better. When I move back in, I do plan on, I don't know if I told you guys in this video, but I do plan on putting in this area right here. The vanity's not staying. They're taking out the vanity and the mirror and all that. So I'm actually going to put a like wardrobe closet thing that's going to hold plastic storage bins. So like, you know those big ones? So they're going to be stacked up high and they're going to be on shelves so you can pull them out. And I think it'll be a great way of organizing things. We'll see how it goes. Obviously that's a project for when I move back in, but it'll give me storage all throughout this space right here. So a lot of the storage I'm losing in the apartment, I can put it all in there, including maybe the craft stuff. I don't know if it'll stay underneath my bed, but for now I figured I would keep stuff in the tubs because that is easier to move than it being loose. So anything I have plastic tubs for, stuff is going to go inside of it just to make it easier to move back and forth and keep things organized. But either way, let me attempt to put all of this into a bin, and there's going to be a lot of makeshift clips of me just figuring out how the heckle doodle I'm going to repack and organize my whole entire life. So, you know, stay tuned for this whole journey.
One eternity later.
I turned on my big light because it got dark out because I've been working on this for way too long. But either way, tell me you were an interior design major without telling me you were an interior design major. I'll start. I have a box full of materials from like flooring to tiles to so many different paint swatch stuff, and it was hiding underneath my bed, and I've accepted the fact that I'm not going down that path. I do not need a box of materials. Also, all these materials probably aren't even sold anymore because it's been more years than I'd like to accept since I've been in college. So either way, this bin is getting chucked. I kept some random material stuff that I feel like I could actually repurpose and use for things. But other than that, that box needs to be chucked. And I did find this bad boy right here, which I am going to keep, even though the colors probably are a little bit different now. It's still a cool thing to have, so it's in this case right here. Whoa! But either way, they are swatches of all the Benjamin Moore paints. And again, it is older, so it's probably not completely update. But this is the Benjamin Moore collection, and then there's one more reel. Or I don't know what these are called. It's been a while since, like I said, I've been in college, so I don't exactly remember what they're called. But there is a second one, and this one is the color preview Benjamin Moore one, and these ones have so many different colors. And even if the colors aren't completely accurate, I feel like this is a handy thing to own just because you can hold this thing up to a wall and get an idea of where in the color wheel you want to go. So I figured I would keep this, and someday when I want to be designing my home or designing this apartment, I have these bad boys that I can, you know, use as reference points, and they're really just, they're nice quality. The case is super nice. So either way, I'm gonna keep these, and I did. I fit everything into this gosh darn one bin, and it looks like this. It is all packed and jammed in there, but we got it into one bin. In the past, I had 4 bins underneath my bed that were filled with craft supplies and all that, and I just don't have the time to do a lot of crafts anymore. And a lot of it was kind of just like junky stuff that I had kept for way too long. But either way, I narrowed things down, and I'm officially, years later, one bin. And I hardly ever to never do crafts, but I have the essentials, and I am ready. But I think that is it for today, and I'll catch you guys when I want to handle another section of this apartment, because I'm kind of just going section by section. And this was under my bed. It is all done now. Editing, Tori stepping in here to say construction is loud as heck, so if you can hear that, that is my new reality. Usually at 8 in the morning, they're using jackhammers right now to remove these like wall pieces. And yes, like some days are much worse than others, and today is the much worse day. But we're getting a lot closer to my move to the guest unit. I am editing this vlog right now, and we got our 60-day notice the other day. We're getting our moving supplies soon. Like in a couple of days, they're coming into our unit and they're going to be checking out, seeing how they're going to move all our stuff, what moving supplies we're going to need. So it's all becoming really real, and I'm going to take you guys along for all of it. But next Wednesday, I'm actually going to post a tour video of my apartment. So if you want to see an updated look before everything gets taken down, then feel free to check that out. Hit the subscribe button and the like button down below. And again, next week will be the tour video, and then coming up will be more moving content and the real big stuff. Taking stuff off the walls, packing things up, moving into the guest unit, doing a tour of that space, going back into this space, redecorating, so much. So again, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. Ignore the sound of construction. Have a great rest of your morning, evening, night, whatever it is for you. I'll see you Wednesday.